December Astro Tarot Forecast. My name is Audrey Alison, and I am shuffling the Green Witch Tarot by Anne Mora. I'll use this after the astrology. If you're new to the channel, thank you for subscribing. And please watch your sun sign, your moon sign, and especially your rising sign for a full dose of the cosmos for the month. Virgo, there's so much to say. We start our month on December 14th. We have a new moon total solar eclipse at 23 degrees of Sagittarius. And this is a fresh new beginning and a clearing in the fourth sector of home, environment, dwelling, the sector of mother, the maternal influence in your life. Some Virgos have a new role as mother and motherhood and the nurturing of new babies and people in the family. And some of you have a new home experience over this holiday that you're getting accustomed to. And if you are considering a relocation or a move, this eclipse we have on the 14th of December triggers a 6-month period of time. It acts as a catalyst for a move to occur from December 14th through June 14th of 2021. So that is a good piece of action to have in your chart if a move is on the table for you. Now let's get to the meat and potatoes of this forecast, which is all about Saturn, the meat, and Jupiter, the potatoes, on the 17th of December. Saturn, the planet of lessons and focus, leaves Capricorn after 3 years and enters Aquarius through March 7th of 2023. So for a 3-year period of time, Saturn will be entering the 6th sector for you, Virgo. And having this planet in Aquarius here suggests over 3 years that you are fine-tuning and redefining your commitment to your health and your fitness and diet and routine and regimen and your work, your daily life commitments. There is a way for you to trim the fat of all of those areas, literally and metaphorically, because Saturn is about what you've learned. So any routines in the past that you've tried in terms of bettering your health and diet, exercise, nutrition, they're all coming up and into play, and there is a combination that will work for Virgo that Saturn is helping you with. The negative to this, and I'm getting that Saturn in the 6th always has health issues come up, but where I get this for you in the Aquarian sector, to me, is about the mind and ways of thinking. Headaches and your physical response to foods might be triggered with headaches, and seeing a nutritionist over this year would be very beneficial. In addition to Saturn here, Jupiter makes an exit out of Capricorn 2 days after on the 19th and enters the same 6th sector that you govern with Aquarius through December 28th of 2021, almost, well, a year and 9 days. Jupiter in the 6th sector alone, I would say watch your weight. This is about expanding the 6th sector, and when Jupiter is in the 1st and the 6th house, you would tend to gain. But with Saturn working with Jupiter, how I'm interpreting this is Jupiter creates the optimism in this sector, the faith and contentment with getting involved in this area, so that this energy can assist you in wanting to restructure, redefine, hone in on your practices, whether they're physical with the body, your routines mentally, spiritually, and physically throughout the day. You're perfecting this. This is a Virgoan nocturnal emission here, okay? This is a Virgoan dream come true, having Saturn in the 6th house, to be honest, because you can be so detail-oriented and tend to tasks so readily and with vigor and commitment that this only exacerbates your already very analytical tendency. And you will perfect your work experience and physical experience here over the course of a year with pleasure. I'm getting with pleasure because Jupiter is there to make it fun. Then you won't feel the drudgery of the first initial commitment to this, the first year you go through this. And then Jupiter leaves this sector on December 29th of 2021, and you're there with Saturn already fully committed in this practice or ritual and endeavor. And by the end of Saturn's full 3-year transit, March 8th of 2023, Virgo has a completely redefined physique, structure, work life, and method of handling it. This is a powerful transition, and I think in a place where Virgo will feel the best about this transition. Game-changing vibes. And if you are receiving a recurring physical hindrance in either your bones, teeth, joints, spine, skeletal system, that is Saturn, that naturally governs Capricorn, which naturally governs all of those areas that I just mentioned. Saturn creates a tension, a friction. TMJ is likely throughout this period, but you'll be learning how to tackle these issues. A chiropractor is your friend in the next 3 years. Acupuncturists are your friend in the next 3 years. Posturing, Pilates and yoga are your friends. The skeletal alignment will be perfected. On the 21st, we have our winter solstice, and the sun enters Capricorn, where he'll be conjunct Mercury, your ruling planet, direct in the 5th house of children. And fun and pleasure and true love and romance, wonderful time always for Virgos. Please stay safe and limit your exposure to the virus if you don't have to. I mean, if you don't have to go out, why would you, really? Stay where you are comforted and nurtured. Let's get to your cards. We end the month with a full moon on the 29th, bringing closure to December at 8 degrees of Cancer. In the 11th house, this is perfect time for you to turn off the internet. Full moon in the internet sector or the connectivity sector, and the goals sector, checking off your last bucket list endeavor around New Year's Eve. Let's see what's here in the cards for you, Virgo. If you'd like a private reading, I'm at audreyalison.com. This is what I do throughout the week and globally. You can visit my website, audreyalison.com, and select your desired reading length. I'm also offering new packaged sessions for clients who read with me on a regular basis. They are discounted, and you'll have more access to recurring calendaring. And right now I'm booked through mid-December. So if you place your order now, I can still fit you in for the year, but I'm booked at least 2 to 3 weeks out. So consider that when scheduling. All right, Virgo, here are your cards. 9 of Swords. What are you worried about? Well, listen, Virgo, governed by Mercury, the most analytical, natural ruler of the 6th sector, you run high on nervous energy and over-analytical mental energy. Please don't let this keep you up at night. And I did say this in another forecast, but I will say it again. You are not what worries you. You are not your mind. So turn it off when it's time to go to bed and go to bed. Let's see what else is here. The Standing Stone, Libra, balance. Look at that. I love that sunlight coming through on the real card, not just the property behind me. Restoring harmony and balance into your life. Peace be with you. Being fair and just. Oh, and I'm seeing a tree pose. Oh, the Standing Stone. Okay, I just got tree pose yoga. Keep yourself centered. Centered in mind, centered in body. The Seed, the Sid, the Temperance card. She's got all sorts of tinctures and fae around her with her concoctions. This is also about balance. Look at that. Temperance, moderation, everything even Stevens, no excess. You have, if you want to stay out of this worry mode, leave some left in the bottle. Okay? Leave some left in the bottle so you don't go over the top. Stay balanced. You have 2 cards for remaining composed. Let's see what else is here. 8 of Coins, another card of even Stevens. The even number 8 of Coins is working hard in that task-oriented 6th house to no longer be the apprentice, but the master of your environment and occupation. Mastering your skill set so you can sell what you've been working on. Perfecting the 6th house. Chisel it. Get used to it. Saturn will be there for 3 years. You are carving out the best version of yourself. Wow. Okay. I'm totally overwhelmed because that's spirit talking and not me. You're carving out the best version of yourself. So put that in your pipe and smoke it, Virgo. I hope this was helpful. I'm happy it ended on such a beautiful emotional message, medium message for you. Have a beautiful Christmas and a happy Hanukkah and a happy New Year. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.